Hi everyone, this is Hiba from My Little Journal, and today I'm going to be working in my Me, Myself, and I project. I will be documenting days 6, 7, and 8. So we're going to go ahead and start with day 6. I say this all the time when I start my Me, Myself, and I project. If you're not familiar with this project, make sure to check out the playlist. I will link it up at the eye for you. But anyways, let's get to it. I'm going to be using the same alpha stamp that I've been using throughout my album to stamp Bestie, because I'm documenting my best friend for prompt number 6. And I will be using a different stamp set to stamp a little something underneath Bestie. I just wanted to have like a shelf or something for my title. So I end up stamping Let's Be Weird Together because both of us are extremely weird and it just works. So I'm going to go ahead and stamp that out. Now this album, this 4x4, is the perfect size to use up your 3x4 cards. So basically what I'm going to do is go through my cards. I just grabbed a few off my shelf and I'm going to try to use as much as possible throughout this album. I love the love card. It's so pretty and I love the colors on it. So I think to myself, I'm going to go with this. I put it to the side because I want to finish this journaling card first and then I'll get back to it. So I end up using the stamp set from Feed Your Craft. It's like floating numbers. And I stamped number 6 right at the edge of the bottom of my journaling card. And I use the half circle just to bring in some color. I'm also going to stick down my journaling. And I'm going to grab some washi tape just to add, again, some color to my white card. Now, I grabbed these wood veneer hearts. No, they're not wood veneer. These chipboard hearts to add like some texture to my 3x4 card. And while I had them out, I end up adding a few to my journaling card just to use the same chipboard hearts on both sides of my spread, if that makes sense. So I go for it. I like how everything looks, so I'm going to start sticking them down to my 3x4 card and my journaling card. So at this point, I know my love card needs another 3x4 card to back it up with. So I just grabbed that favorites card because I felt like it matched with my photo and I was thinking of using it from the beginning anyway, so I just go for it. I want to add a little something to it because these two cards are going to just sit in my album. It's not going in a page protector. So I wanted to add a little something. I went ahead and stamped Good Friends, Great Adventures. And I want to add texture because I stamped and it's flat and everything's looking flat. I felt like I needed some kind of texture. And what a better way to add texture than to use my Color Cast Design wood veneers. So I'm going to go through those. I'm going to choose a few words and add them in between the favorites. I really like how this looks. I love the contrast of the wood veneer with the green card. Just looked really, really pretty. And all I'm going to do at this point is stick them down, punch some holes in my 3x4 card. And then I think I end up adding a little something to my photo as well, just like a sticker, a word sticker or something. And then I call prompt number 6 done. Okay, so I'm going to finish up prompt number 6 by adding my word sticker to my photo, and then I can move on to prompt number 7. So prompt number 7 was social media, and I just took 2 photos of my YouTube and Instagram. I totally forgot to add my reading with Hiba. I don't know why, but I will end up adding that later. But anyways, I put them in like little cell phones. I've been asked about this so many times. I just use Canva to do that. It's really simple and easy. And then I print them out, trim around my cell phones, and I'm good to go. At this point, you can see that I used my nesting dies from scrapbook.com to create a little pocket for my cell phones. and it's really easy to do. I love these nesting pockets. They're perfect. So I'm going to go ahead and I want to back it up with a piece of paper because obviously I need to create my own pocket, right? But I felt like the pocket was too big, so I trimmed it off a little bit, and I will redo the little half circle at the top, if that makes sense. But this just works better for me. I still want the cell phones to show from the top, but I want the width of that pocket, if that makes sense. So I used my circle punch to punch out a half a circle. I'm using whatever is left from that circle punch to back up the half circle from the backside of the pocket, if that makes sense. And now I can put my cell phones inside the pocket, punch my holes because this is going to sit outside the page protector. And I was thinking it would be fun to add my journaling directly to my pocket. It just worked, you guys. I think it was perfect. And now all I have to do is figure out what to do on the opposite side. And I remembered that I have this Color Cast Design acrylic that says "Be a Unicorn." And it's so bright and beautiful. And I thought it would look really good against some black pattern paper. So I'm going with it. I love how it looks. I'm so happy that I remembered the "Be a Unicorn." Now, the one thing I should have done was stick it directly on my page protector and not on the paper, if that makes sense, because it's going to bulk up my page protector. So I'm going to end up removing it and sticking it down directly on the page protector so I can kind of remove some of that bulk. And it looks so much better anyway when you stick it directly on the page protector and not your paper. Anyway, now that I have that side of my spread done, I'm going to stick down my journaling. I'm going to grab some number stickers and just add the number 7 on the bottom. I even end up finding later, and you'll see it in the pictures later on when I'm done with my video, I found a card that says "I'm much cooler on the internet." And I thought this was perfect. So I end up trimming around the "I'm much cooler on the internet" and sticking it to my little pocket here. And it looks pretty cool. And you'll see that when I share the photos at the end of the video. But anyways, I'm done with prompt number 7. Let's move on to 8, which was to document your favorite apps. So I did something very similar. I used Canva, added my favorite apps in a cell phone screen, and I added them to the side of my cell phone just to kind of document what apps these are. And I have some journaling. So what I decided to do, I wanted to have fun with this. I really love this card. It's an old Kelly Perky card that I haven't used yet, and I've always wanted to use it. So I trimmed it down to a 4x4. I'm going to back it up with my pocket here, punched my holes, and all I'm going to do is add my journaling to the card, and in that space where you can search, I'm going to stamp out hiba.com. I just wanted to have fun with this. I thought it was funny, so I'm just literally going to do that. I also will grab my bone folder here and go over my journaling because I felt like you can still see the edges. You still can, even when I went over it with my bone folder, but I don't care. I guess it's just because it's red cardstock, so you can kind of see it, but it's not a big deal. Anyways, this is where I grabbed some small, teeny tiny alpha stamps to stamp out hiba.com. And then I'm going to finish up the whole spread by grabbing more of those chipboard hearts, and I add a red heart right above my list of apps on my photo, and I'm going to add my number 8 right in the center of that red chipboard heart. And then I call all 3 spreads done. So easy, so simple, and I love it. Anyways, I'm going to go ahead and add my spreads into my album and do a quick flip through for you. But don't forget, I will be adding all the links for everything I use down in the description box for you. And I hope to be back very soon sharing some more spreads in my Me, Myself, and I project. I hope you enjoyed watching this video. And if you did, please give me a thumbs up. And if you are new to my channel, please consider subscribing. And I hope to see you guys very soon. Bye.